Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I will show you guys this investments, this gold investment website. It comes with amazing features, good portfolio, deposit, withdrawal, and all that, right? In this video I will show you guys how this website works, how the admin can manage the entire website, how to set this website for yourself and for your clients too. So without wasting much of your time, let's jump straight into the video. As you can see, this is the front page of the website. So you can find an amazing design, layout, and the colors have been selected for you already. So this is like a good portfolio there. Here you have all these other sections. Here you have different sections of this website. These are the investment plans, different sections, images, right? So it's different images, and this is the FAQ, and this is the footer section. See, comes an amazing design, content, and everything that is done for you already. So no need to waste your time about that. So let me just log into my account so I can actually show you the dashboard of this website, right? Once you log into the account, it takes you straight to the dashboard you are seeing here. So it comes to an amazing dashboard too. You can see your portfolio value, gold holdings, active investments, profit in, wallet balance, pending withdrawal, and all that, right? Here you have your live market price. You see physical gold price, physical silver price, platinum, and all that. Here you have your board calculator, right? That's a really amazing feature. So here you can see your active investment. Here you can see your referral link and all that, right? So click on portfolio here, right here. Click on portfolio here. You can see, yeah, you can see your portfolio here. It's just your active portfolio. Here you have gold holdings, right? Click on gold holdings. Here you see gold holdings, available gold, locked gold, live spot price, and all that, right? So that is just that for this session. Here you have the investments. Here's where you can see all the investment plans on this particular website. So the active investment plan here, very good, bronze reserve, right? So you can choose to invest in this particular one. Put in the amount here. Then that's just that. For after that, just confirm investment. So you can choose both plans if you want. You get. So here you have the investment history here, right? The investment history. Right, you can see the investment history on the particular website. Right, you can see my different investment history here. This one has ended already. This is the active. I click on details here, right? Click on details here. You can see more details about this particular investment. I can choose to cancel this if I want, right? It's an amazing feature. Here you have your wallet balance, right? You click on wallet, you can see your wallet. You can choose to deposit or withdraw, right? So I have like fiat balance, bonus balance, $10, good balance, and all that. So I click on deposit here, right? Click on deposit here. I can actually make deposits into this website so that I can perform activities. So you can deposit through Bitcoin, right? Just put in the amount, let's say $50, right? Complete deposit, right? Deposit, then I have to make payments to make payments, right? So you can see the make payments, upload the proof and all that, right? So that is just that for that. So let me just go back. This deposit, and this is withdrawal here. I can withdraw here. You can actually place withdrawal. So for that, when doing that, you have to put your password. So you have to put your password to allow you to place your withdrawal, right? It's an amazing feature. So I know if someone have access to your account, you can't just withdraw money. There are transactions here, right? Transactions, you can see active history, pending deposit, and all that here. So here you have the withdrawal, then you have all that, this for the investment plan and all that, right? So here you have the notification, right? Notification, I can see different notification here and all that, all right? So after that, here you have your referral. You can actually refer users to this particular website, right? You can see a different referral link and all that. So you have your profile. You can see your profile details, your payments, right? Your security, right? Your password and all that. Then here you have notification, all that. So here you have settings, right? You can actually okay, this is the settings already. Personal information, security, 2FA, notification preference, and all that. Deposit and withdrawal, done that. So here we have support. Click on support here. Actually do support on this particular website, right? So this is that. So all the support details here. Okay, so that is just that for the user dashboard. Let me log into the admin so I can show you how the admin actually works and how the admin can actually manage the entire website. Right, so once you log into your admin, take you straight dashboard you are seeing here. You can see total deposit, pending deposit, total run, basically analysis of this website. That's overview of the entire website in this admin side here. Total code allocated, go through and all that. So analytics on that. So here you have investment plan. You can see the investment plan here, right? Investment plan. You can see the investment plan here, right? These are the two investment plan. You can choose to edit or delete this or add a new one if you want. Here you have manage users. Manage users. You can see all the users here, right? Click on manage here. Manage here. You can see more details about this particular user, right? So you can choose to view their plan, whether it's active and all that. So if I click here now, I can log in activities, turn off trade. I can reset the password, right? Log in the account, add referral and all that, right? So here you have the KYC applications for users that you need registered. You have to do their KYC so that they can perform activities on the website. So this is just that. You can choose to approve this. So that's that. Here you have manage deposits. You can see all the deposits on this particular website. Right, you can choose to approve. You can process this here or view them. If you just view them here, you can view here. You can view the details about this, and you just go back and just click on process to process this particular transaction. Right, so here you have your withdrawal. You can process withdrawal. The same thing with the deposit. Right, you click on view here. You can view here. This has already been processed, so I need to process that again. So you can just put in the payment is already completed, so that is just that. So here you have the administrator, which is the admin, you can add new admin, manage new admin and all that. So here you have the settings. You can app settings, right? App settings, you can actually set up the details about the website. So investment is enabled, right? Investment enabled, website information, put in the name, site URL and all that, right? Then you have your logo and other information, your preference, your contact email, announcements and all those basic information, right? Here you have your SNTP details. You can put in your mail and all that. Yeah. Right, so that is that. Here you have your good settings. Good settings, you can actually see your good settings from here, right? You can see gram, all this other information, good spot price, because it is their silver price and all that. Okay, so that is just that for that. And choose to take live sports prices. You get that's just that. Then we have terms and conditions and IP blocking. So that's just that for the admin side. You can see it's easy, shoot to the point, not too complicated. The next thing we'll show you now is how to actually set up your site for yourself or for your clients. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn the notification bell for more awesome videos like this, so you don't miss any video we drop. Alright, so once you log into your site panel, you take it straight to the dashboard you are seeing here. If you don't know how to get your domain name and hosting, number will be under this video. Just contact us. We'll show you how to actually get your domain name and hosting, right? So for this, I'll be printing a subdomain already created. So a section domains here. If you're printing a subdomain or the public underscore HTML, it's actually the same process. You understand? So I will show you that real quick. So if you're putting it in the main domain, you see what is it? Public underscore HTML. If you are printing the main domain, you see the main domain, right? If you are printing a subdomain, I already have a subdomain I created, which is test one. This is it here, test one. I'll just click on this here, right? So what I have to do now is actually upload my file inside here. So I'll click on upload here, click on upload, then we have to click on select file, right? Select file, then I will select that particular file from my download, right? Click on that, click on this, then I just have to wait for it to finish uploading. So while it's uploading, let's go and create our database. So I'll come back here, search for DB database wizard, this particular first one here. Click on that, click on it, then I have to create my database. So I'll name this code forge, right? So just copy that, click on next, right? So I'll put the same name for my database username, right? I'll put that here. So while for my password, I'll just copy this. So if I copy that and paste it here as my password, that means my database name, username, and password actually be the same thing. I just like doing that so I can be easy for me to set up. You don't have to do that. You can just click on generate password or put a different name here as long as you remember what is there. You understand? So click on create user here, right? On create user, right? Create user. After creating user, you have to allow all privileges. Click on allow all privileges. Yeah, click on make changes, right? Make changes. So after that, you have to search here, search for PHP admin. Click on that, PHP admin, right? PHP admin. Right, so I look for the database I created for GoldForge. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, is it here? GoldForge. Click on that. Click on import here, right? So let's go back and see if our file has finished uploading. So I'll come back here. Okay, it's still uploading. So let's just wait for it to finish uploading so it can continue this video. So once it finishes uploading, it's like a green. This will turn to green so that you know that it has finished uploading. Alright, so let's just wait and see how fast this will be. Okay. Alright, it's still uploading, so it's almost done with it. So just wait and see. Alright, still uploading, still uploading. You see the green. Once the color change to green, look at it has finished uploading, then we can actually proceed. Alright, so I think it's done now. Alright, you can see the green color now, and it's done uploading. So I'll just come back here to load this here. Right click and click on extract. Extract it here. Right, click on extract here. Then I have to extract this particular file. Okay. Alright, still extracting. Alright, so I'm done with extracting the file. Just click on close here. Reload this. I'll delete this zip file. I don't need anymore. Delete this. Right, so enter this folder here. Right, so move, select all. Click on move. Right, I want to move it out of this folder, because if I don't move it out of this folder, to access this file, it will not be test1.demonstration.conf/GoldForge. Right, I don't want that, so I'll just remove that and just move it inside the subdomain I created, which is test1. But if you are putting the main domain, yours will look like this. Right, it's the main domain, but this is in subdomain to look like this. Right, click on move files here. Alright, after that, go back and click on .env file. So before moving out of that folder, make sure this show hidden files is actually checked before moving out of that folder. Right, so if you have moved out of the folder and you didn't click here, just click here, go back into that GoldForge folder. Right, you will see some files inside there. Then you move it outside too. You get, so after that, click on .env file here. Where is it? .env file. Click on edit. Right, click on edit, and after that, you just have to set a database name, password, and all that. Get, so after that, you have to put in your site URL, which is my site URL. Let me go back here and search for my domains. Right, my site URL is coming. I think it was test1.demonstration.com/ng. So test. This is it here. This is my site URL. So just copy that site URL and just paste it here. Sorry. Copy your site URL and just paste it here. Right. So after that, click on save. After clicking on save, come back here. Let's see. Then there's nothing here for us to do. There's nothing else for us to do. So go back. You can change the name too. Right. Put in your name here. Then go back to inside this SQL folder. This is it here. Right. Click on download this. That is your computer. Come back here. Click on browse. Then you have to import this in your database. So this is it here. You can use and click on import. Then import here. Right, click on import, and once you finish importing, you will select a green success message here at the top here. You know that database has finished importing. You get that? So let's just see. Let's see. Alright, it's still importing. Okay. Alright, it's still importing. Let's just wait for it to finish importing so we can actually continue this. Okay. That's alright. So that will be all for this video. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn the notification bell for more something like this. See you guys in the next.